We call ourselves CiiiTY, but we global. And everybody that has a voice is allowed to be vocal.
All right, so you do have a project on the way.
Yeah.
And that we need to talk on. We need to discuss what's going on with that.
Yeah, so I'm actually, since you brought up the project, I'm going to let you take a look at the cover. The both of y'all, I want y'all to tell me, what comes to mind whenever you see this cover. Yo.
Okay.
This is really, right now, it hasn't been released, the cover at least, so it's really for y'all eyes only, but...
Show it to the camera.
Hey, man, they're going to be trying to see it. I already know. They probably zoomed in and paused it or whatever.
Oh, well, I see the Balenciagas are in here already. No, I'm playing.
Those are Christian Lubes.
The designer's in here already.
$850 for a pair of Christian Lubes.
What?
And they uncomfortable as hell. Matter of fact, it's probably the only time I'll curse on this interview, but fuck you, Christian Louboutin. Because your bitch ass made shoes that are not meant to be comfortable, but you charging top dollar for your shit.
Hell yeah. 3,000 or something. I don't know.
That's why you don't see no initials on the shoe, motherfucker.
This shit hard though.
Fold up.
This shit hard. I won't give anybody any cues, but
Lifestyle,
it's a lot of things going on.
Yeah, man, it's just something.
It's like it's like a fucking what do they call it, those games where you got to find a certain object in the room.
I Spy.
Yeah, I Spy Detective. Oh yeah.
So that's what we working with, man. That's what I'm gonna be presenting that to the people soon. I just want to get at least the wheels turning on it a little bit more before I do that.
I know we heard the name of this project already, so is that safe to say?
Yeah,
Hopefully
this makes sense. Okay. Yeah, man.
Hopefully it does. It does make sense. It does make sense. There's a lot going on, and I think you did it as such for people to interpret different things. But I see a lot going on. I haven't processed it all myself.
So hopefully this makes sense. It's my 4th studio project, as an independent artist, and I just want to.
Do we know yet if it's gonna be an album or is it gonna be? Is it an EP right now?
As of right now, I'm actually just gonna deem it as a mixtape.
Okay.
Because I don't want to put the pressure on myself, and give anybody some type of false interpretation of what it can be.
Yeah.
You tell people it's an album and they see you as an independent artist and they're like, all right, like independent artist album, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. At least that's to me like the impressions that I see people give. Unless it's somebody that's actually like big, to me, the whole album thing is just kind of like useless. I want my album to sell millions, you know what I'm saying? I ain't reaching the millions yet. So until then, it ain't an album. Yeah. And maybe that's kind of looking at it like dreaming too big, but I'm gonna shoot for the stars as far as deeming anything as an album. Because even Destination Heaven, only reason I wouldn't call it an EP, I guess, is just because of the length of the tracks, like how many tracks were on there. Because if for me an EP is gonna be like 7 tracks or less.
Seven.
So
seven.
Even for that, I'll call that a mixtape. But in terms of hopefully this makes sense, I want to kind of take people through the different challenges that I've been through this past year, but highlighting also everything that I'm grateful for. Like I've been able to strengthen my relationship with God over the past year, just with the amount of time that I've been able to spend at home with my family. So I feel like that's something that I want to showcase. And more importantly, man, I've been trying to make wise financial decisions, man. I want to be financially literate. Yeah. And I want to spread that as well. So
that's the goal. That should be a goal for sure.
100%.
This year, 2021, that should be everybody's goal. Yeah. 2020 told everybody, man, y'all need to tighten up.
If you don't got something coming in, man, then you going out. Like
2020 said, this is how things can be. In 2021, everybody ought to be prepared. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's the downside. Is that next year I feel like is whenever we're gonna see the true, what got destroyed this year is gonna really show next year.
Fuck, he fucked us all up.
Man,
he fucked up the whole thing.
Man, bro.
Damn, what a fucking ruin of my confidence for 2021.
Yeah, I don't know what Bill Gates was thinking with that though, man. Like.
He's right. Yeah.
But yeah, man, as far as the project is concerned, I really don't have too many details I can give just because knowing myself, I'm kind of indecisive. You know what I'm saying? Like I have an idea And then as soon as I feel like I came up with a better idea, I scratched
shit's out
that
the
idea.
window.
Exactly.
Well, let me say this. So before Destination Heaven, we were all keeping up with you and being in the scenes, and we've, you performed a lot of the songs that made that EP. Obviously you have a show coming up soon.
Big time show.
Yeah. So my guess is we're gonna hear some of that. Some of the songs that are on this, hopefully this makes sense, in a project.
In a perfect world and on a perfect calendar, my project will be released prior to the show.
Yeah.
That's in a perfect world, perfect calendar situation. Truthfully, I don't know. Like, I know myself, and I know whenever my back's against the wall, I can pump out a project within a few days. Like, that's one thing that I pride myself on, is like, just my ability to be able to step into the zone whenever I feel it.
Yeah.
So, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes out before then, but at the very least, you damn right I'm going to be performing them tracks at the show. Like, at least giving people a taste. But I also know that the 3 tracks that I've put out this year, I know people want to see them performed, and I want to definitely perform them as well. So I'm setting things up to get those performed as well on the 7th. But just to give y'all some insight on this show. So November 7th, comeback show. We're going to be performing live, West Palm Beach, Dreamhouse Studios. It's going to be an amazing, amazing event. Novation Records is going to be the one hosting the event. So you can already expect performances from the whole crew.
And then some.
And then some, man. So, like, for those that have been out there, they know how we come out. For those that don't know, just know that this is going to be the best show and the greatest way to end off the year, man. So that's what we looking at. Got my big dog. Yo, shout out Castro. Castro Beats 305. That's my OG.
We call ourselves CiiiTY, but we global. And everybody that has a voice is allowed to be vocal.